After the opening weekend, there are people out there who are talking about a goalie controversy in Vancouver. Imagine that, a goalie controversy. Never heard that before in this city. Goalie controversy, I don't know about that. A guy I had on the Province Sports podcast today, his name is Ian Andrew Bell, called it a feckless team controversy. Indeed, on the weekend, the goalies weren't great, particularly Corey Schneider, but neither was the team in front of him. I don't think it's great news when people spend a lot of time talking about Dale Weise, but that's what they did after the opening weekend. I don't even frankly think it's great that people spent last night and today saying, maybe Zach Kassian's coming around. Look, he scored and he fought and he had big hits and he was everywhere. That's great news, but what about the other guys? What about the Sedins, and what about Dan Hamhuis? What about Kevin Bieksa, who occasionally is really on and then occasionally is really off? Mason Raymond, I don't know. He skates really fast, falls really hard. This is a work in progress, these Vancouver Canucks. It's not going to get better overnight, which brings us to the coming week. The Canucks play Wednesday, Rogers Arena. It finishes the 3-game homestand. Who's the visitor? The Calgary Flames. Calgary got their season started this weekend, started with a loss. Calgary Flames, not really supposed to be contenders in the Northwest Division or in the league in general. If the Canucks lose Wednesday night, you can imagine there'll be full-blown panic in this city, which would be a perfect time then for the Canucks to hit the road, which they do, with a 3-game California trip starting Friday. Guess where they start their road trip? In Anaheim. Remember the Ducks? Saturday night, they blew open the Canucks for 7 goals. So maybe the road trip isn't a great thing. I don't know. It's an interesting first few days for the Canucks.